My name is Susan Funk. I was talking about my daughter Hannah and her battle with brain cancer. She passed away on September 26th of 2013. Hannah was 14. She was just a really athletic girl, really hadn't been sick other than, the typical cold. She had a massive seizure in mid-September that landed her in the hospital for a few days. She was having multiple seizures, and at that point we had her transferred down to Children's Hospital Philadelphia for more specialized care, and we were told at that point that she had a brain tumor. They met with Hannah and told her that she had a brain tumor, and actually the first question that she asked the doctor was, is it benign or malignant? So I think at that point the doctor knew, she was dealing with a kid that really not only was she smart, but she was just very aware of what was going on. And then the next question she asked of her doctor and of me is, am I going to die? And because we had always been honest with her, her doctor said, yes, but not today. She cried, for a second, and but she pulled herself together and she said, okay, well, now what? What do we do? And we said, we fight. And then those days in the hospital after that, we had some really, really difficult, gut-wrenching conversations about, about death and about heaven and about not being forgotten, and how would she recognize me in heaven if I didn't come for another 50 years. But it freed her. All of those questions allowed her to be free. So those conversations initially were they were tough, but they were honest, and we didn't hide anything from her. And she was young, she was 13 at the time, but she had a right to know. She always said to us also that she never wanted us to hide anything from her, and I took that to heart. We told her as much as she wanted to know, and really we let her lead the conversations. There's a lot of things that I look back on and say, oh my God, they were absolutely gut-wrenching, but in the end they were gifts to me, to our family, to Hannah, to her friends. Really, she lived an amazing, year. She did everything she wanted to do, and while going through chemotherapy. So, it's not only a story of her having brain cancer, it was really how she lived her life after that diagnosis.